Hi everyone, Janie here, and I am so honored and so excited to get to introduce these new cutting die sets from Pink and Maine. And they were designed by Kendra Morgan from Cards by Kendra and Kendra's Card Challenge. They are called Card Cut Essentials Dies Sets 1 and Set 2, and you can buy each set separately or together as a bundle. They each come with one large die, perfect for a 6x6 piece of cardstock, and it'll cut out several pieces at one time, and they also come with 8 additional pieces. These are so perfect for creating your own card sketches, or you can use the card sketches that you can get from Pink and Maine to go with them. There's so many possibilities. I'm going to show you 2 ways to use them. So the first way is using the main die to cut a 6x6 piece of patterned paper, like this piece of vitamin C paper from Pink and Maine, or a solid piece of cardstock. And it easily cuts all of those pieces at once, and you can use those to make several cards, whether you're following a card sketch or just creating your own design. And now for the technique that I'm going to use for my card. So I'm using a piece of the vitamin C 6x6 pattern paper from Pink and Maine, but instead of cutting the entire die from that, this is, double-sided paper, and I wanted to use this side for the front of my card, and then I wanted to use this to cut 2 of the same shape that will also be going on the front of my card. So I wanted you to see that if you didn't want to cut one whole sheet, but you had scraps that you wanted to use, you can do that. Just line up your scrap underneath the shape that you want to use and run it through your die cutting machine. And in my case, I'm going to do that twice with the same shape. It's a great way to use your scraps if you don't want to use an entire piece of 6x6 paper. Also for my card today, I am using the Oh Crab digital stamp set from Pink and Maine, and it is so cute. It comes with these 3 different images. It comes with a variety of sentiments. I don't have them all on here, and you can kind of mix and match them because like Oh Crab and I Forgot Your Special Day are actually 2 separate sentiments, but I kind of put them together how I wanted to use them today. I'm just not sure which one I want to use. So I'm going to cut out all 3 of them and color all 3 of them, and you'll see here in a minute which one I end up using. But I wanted to show you that to cut that out, I'm just going to use the same technique that I used for doing the scraps and just lining that up right over the top and cutting it out. This is the perfect way to have a stitched square for an image or a sentiment that will fit perfectly in the stitched frame, and I'm going to show you that here in a minute. I have a nice stitched frame that I can use for something else, and my image and sentiment have a nice stitched border as well. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other 2, but I just wanted you to see that you can cut things out like this. Before I start making my card, I wanted to show you that the frame and the piece that came out of it that I showed you in my first technique of, using the 1 sheet. Well, you can also do what I just did and, cut out your image or sentiment, and it will fit perfectly in that frame, and it looks so awesome. Okay, I have everything ready to start putting my card together. And this is the image that I chose to use. I just think this Oh Crab digital stamp set is the cutest. And I'm going to be using some glitter cardstock for the back layer on my card. And as you can see, I cut the center out, and I did that so that I'm not wasting all of that glitter paper because it's not going to be seen anyway behind the next layer that's going to go on there. So I'm ready to start putting this together. And while you're watching this, I'd like to say that I am so beyond excited to help launch Kendra's new dies from Pink and Maine. And you are going to love working with these. I think they're so fun, and there are so many possibilities. You are truly only limited by your imagination with these. And I love that they come with the extra shape dies, especially the banner dies. And I also love that the word hello also comes with that background shadow die for it, so you can use it with or without it. I really think that Kendra did an amazing job designing these sets. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't know it already, this is a hop. And you had the opportunity to not only get a variety of inspiration from us, but also a chance to win a prize from Kendra. All of the information is below in the description box, as well as a playlist for the hop so that you can find all of our videos in one place. Each of us will be using a different sketch featuring these awesome card cut essential die sets, as well as different papers and stamps, so you'll get a variety of ideas for using these die sets. And of course, there's also links to Pink and Main and these new die sets below in the description box. And I'll have links to the Vitamin C 6x6 paper pad that I used and the Oh Crab digital stamp set from Pink and Main. And here's my finished card, and as you saw, I used adhesive foam tape to pop up that adorable crab and sentiment, and I also added a few glitter enamel dots. And that card came together so easily thanks to the Card Cut Essentials die set number 2 that I used. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and don't forget to check out the rest of the hop videos by using the playlist link that's below in the description box. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.